I seen these candy pineapples on TikTok going viral, and I just couldn't resist. So y'all know baking is not my forte, desserts in general, but I'm finna attempt to make me some yellow candy pineapples, y'all, and I already got off to a bad start. I couldn't even open my can. So anywho, I went ahead and lined me up some parchment paper as well as some paper towels. The parchment paper is going to be very crucial to this meal because you don't want anything to stick, and the paper towels is so that you can dry all the juice about those pineapples. I know we all love a good juicy pineapple, but not today. So go ahead and dry your pineapples to the best of your ability, y'all. I was patting them, I was squeezing, punching, doing everything in my ability because I definitely want for my mixture to stick to my pineapples, which is why you want to make them dry as possible. But y'all know every time I come with a cooking video, I gotta give y'all a story time. So I'm sure y'all didn't even know I just turned 21. Yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all didn't know that because I did not come on here and announce it. But yeah, y'all, I just recently turned 21 years old. So I just want to it's a quick little story time and also some motivation. So when I turned 21, y'all, I went out and I was lit. I was turned up. I was partying. I tore that club up, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I tore that club up. And the whole message behind this is what I want to say is that people my age, a lot of them go out, they party every single weekend. Yeah, this is how your pineapple should look afterwards, dry, and then you gonna freeze them. And while they're freezing, I let mine sit overnight, but after you freeze them, now it's time to get into your mixture. So you're gonna need 2 cups of water. Now mind y'all, I'm not measuring, I'm just eyeballing. You're gonna need some sugar. You're supposed to use 2 cups of sugar, half a cup of Karo syrup, and then you're also gonna need your flavor of oils and some food coloring. You're gonna need white food coloring and then the color of your choice. So mix all of that in a pot together, place it on the stove. You let it get to 300 degrees before you're gonna dip your pineapples in it. I don't have a thermometer, so I was pretty much eyeballing and I was doing my own thing, okay? So don't mind me. I'm pretty sure y'all's might turn out better. But anywho, back to what I was saying, y'all. Yeah, basically, I just want to say, like, the partying is cool and stuff, but your mind should always stay on straight. Keep your head on straight. Keep your head on a swivel. Keep getting to your money. Don't fall into a trap to where you partying every weekend and you not getting to the bag, okay? You got to get to the money and you got to keep God first. Keep the things that are important first. So that is the flavor. I didn't find LorAnn's, and I'm using yellow food coloring for mine. So yeah, literally you put all that stuff in, but you're not supposed to add your food coloring until it reaches 250 degrees at least. Like I said, I don't have a thermometer. All I know is my stove get hot, so I went ahead and poured my stuff in there. But yeah, y'all, my whole message today is that the partying and stuff is cool, but don't get trapped in it. Don't make it an idol, basically. Don't make it an idol. See, see, it's so easy to get trapped into that stuff because you're having so much fun, but don't make none of that stuff an idol. Keep God first. Keep the things that are important first. Keep your goals and your visions in the front line of your head so that you don't never lose sight, because you can lose sight of your goals and your dreams and lose sight of yourself when you go out so much and you do things like that. But yeah, have a good time. I had a great time when I turned 21, y'all. I had a really, really great time. 10 out of 10 would recommend, and I would do it again. But y'all, yeah, whole message is that don't get wrapped into the wrong stuff. Keep your head on the swivel. Pop out every once in a while. Even if you want to pop out every weekend, I don't know. But still, I don't know. I say still, handle your business first, then pop out. Don't pop out, then be like, dang, I forgot to do this, I forgot to do that. No. You got to get to the money, and you got to get to the bigger picture. Because essentially, people that are doing that, they're not gonna have no money because outside costs. So, you know, keep your head on straight and do the things that you need to do before you have fun. And I promise you, when you go and have fun, it's gonna feel 10 times better because you did everything that you needed to do. So here, y'all see me keep adding in more of the same stuff that I was already doing, and that's because my mixture was feeling like watery, and I know it's supposed to be thicker than what it was, but at a point I was like, I'm not gonna add no more because that Karo syrup was smelling so sweet. I was like, I'm not putting no more. I just began to dip my pineapples, and they actually was turning out pretty good. Now I will say, I froze these overnight, and yet my mixture still made my pineapples go back to its regular form, low-key. I don't know what that was about, because every single person I saw do it, their pineapple still appeared to be frozen and hard. I don't know what that was about, y'all. I don't know, but I still dipped my pineapples anyway, and they was turning out pretty good. So I was liking the process. I felt like it was a very cool thing. The only thing that I was missing was the little stuff that you put on candy grapes to sprinkle over the top. But honestly, you're supposed to let the mixture cool down to 280 degrees. But like I said, I don't have no thermometer, so I'm doing what Ari knows how to do best. So I did that or whatever, and then you place it back on your parchment paper. It's supposed to cool pretty quickly, and it does, but since my mixture was a little watery, my food coloring was still a little runny, you know. So just try to make it as thick as possible and actually follow the measurements and follow the requirements so that it can come out right. And get you a thermometer if you're not being cheap like me. But see, me on the other hand, that thermometer, why was the thermometer $16.94 in the store? I'm not paying for that. Baby, I know this stove gonna reach 300 degrees, probably above it. So I was like, you know what, nah, I'm good. I said, you know, heat is heat. It should work, right? But clearly when it comes to desserts and baking and stuff, you need the right measurements. So don't be like me, big and can't hardly breathe. Don't be like me, y'all. Buy your thermometer, 300 degrees before you dip them, 280 when you dip them, and 250 when you add your flavor, and that's that. So yeah, you pretty much repeat this process for all of them. Get them coated as good as you like, and then boom, you got you some candy pineapples. And you can add your finishing touches with the little candy grape stuff that they like to sprinkle on the top, or you can take some of this same mixture and you can like squirt it into little lines across just for the presentation of things. But yeah, y'all, that's how you make candy pineapples. Let's get ready to try it. All right, y'all, let's see how they taste. We're gonna make it quick and easy. So I know pineapple's already naturally sweet. So you taste that, but you also taste, I put raspberry and blueberry, so you taste that too. All we missing is the little stuff that you put on candy grapes. So I really give them like a 7 out of 10. They taste good. It's like it just enhanced the taste of a sweet pineapple already. So 7 out of 10. It was a fun experience. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe button down below. All ingredients in my description box. Make sure you guys shop in my showcase and follow me on Instagram.